Tear down.
It's week 4 of the 2025 season. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Eagles and the Commanders, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. This guy
Yeah.
excited. They're thinking that this could be...
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
On the ground, it's the rookie from Tennessee. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Daniels. And he had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete. Washington going to send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. But we know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there, when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's got it down to the 28. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. This Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. And able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for another Eagle.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 23. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. We've seen quite a bit of a short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Robinson up the middle. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Daniels. Caught here by Conley. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. That's out wide here for Robinson. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Daniels looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Option play. Here's Robinson. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down. off the option. Here's Robinson. Shrugs him off. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. To the air goes Daniels. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Patterson's kick is good. So a conservative decision there, but it does put him on the board.
And I know the players hate it and the coaches hate it, but sometimes you just got to take the points when they're there. Sometimes a field goal is pretty darn good.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
And you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see, finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but again, just 1 yard out of it. Here's Hurts to throw, escaping the pressure right. It's caught, Smith. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 40. Throwing is Hurts. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Hurts steps away to his left. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Well, now how about this return? And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Third and 8. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Comeback route, and he finds Dotson. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Here's Daniels. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives him a chance to relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. In motion comes the tight end left. Operating from the gun, Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Patterson's kick is good. And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. This is Smith for the grab. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Eagles offense and receiver Devontae Smith set for this next possession. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. Jamin Davis there to bring him down. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Looking to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Goes right back to Smith again. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2nd and goal from the 1. Barkley again. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with a milestone career touchdown number 100. joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. They'll try and run it up the middle. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Good footwork at the 30. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Eagles.
So it's a turnover there on the lost fumble, and this third quarter could not really have started worse.
I think that's a great observation because this was a close game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football. This game, it can get away from them pretty quickly if their defense doesn't step up right here.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Back to throw now on first down. Flushed out right.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Running left, it's Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
46 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
This offense #1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and the run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling.
Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown.
10 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. Two-point attempt is turned aside.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Commanders' offense returning to the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. To throw is Daniels. That one is slant to McLaurin. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. Give to Robinson on the option.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And they get him behind. So that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Forced out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Patterson's kick is good, and that'll get the deficit back to 16. So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the 3rd quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Washington with the football, but trailing here as we begin quarter number 4. Working out of the gun, Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that and this is going to be intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Able to locate his running back open downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Hurts sets up to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Smith here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Eagles are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. offense's perspective, what you do on the two-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone. They throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up. You end up throwing a pick. Everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out. I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too.
Throwing now is Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To the air goes Daniels. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
They work now on 2nd and 9. A give to Robinson on the option. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Hands it off out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Daniels going to throw for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Commanders went for it, but they could not pick up the first. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Hurts, been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Oh, he bowls over him, and he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
And I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Play action. Here's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. 79 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Again, it's Barkley. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Washington offense back out there. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the... Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with it.
Accelerating, and off he goes. Look at the big fella go. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that will cut this lead down to 25.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And that one incomplete as it stops the clock, reading 18 seconds to go. On 3rd down, Barkley. A beautiful fake. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete.
Daniels looking to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson.
Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially